Here it is, my first ride on the Nova Bus LFSe Plus, long-range electric Nova Bus. She's beautiful. 45-005. There we go. It has that new bus smell too. Fresh from the factory in Saint-Eustache. Alright, so I'm going to be riding this probably to the Ducastonneau metro station on the blue line. I'm not going to do the whole route. But wow, what a feeling to be on this brand new Nova Bus LFSe Plus, long range electric Nova Bus. And of course I did ride one in Laval recently. It was STL bus. But to ride an STM bus, wow, what a feeling. See if these windows open, I don't know. No, they don't. What a beauty.
Prochain arrêt. Station Henri Duration.
So this really reminds me of, if you guys remember, on the 36 STM 36 route, we had those short-range electric buses, the Nova Bus LFS. So those were short-range electric buses that charged at the end of their route every time. They would have, there was one at Square Victoria and one at Angrion Metro Station, and there was a charger, and the pantograph came down and it would charge the batteries just enough for a run or two. But this one is a long-range electric Nova Bus, so this one basically charge it in a couple of hours, and I think it's good to go for the whole day. I'd have to check the specs on that. Hear that electric motor. Eventually I'll do maybe a detailed video walkthrough of the bus. There's a hybrid STM Nova Bus 2019. So I'm probably going to go to one of the closer, or one of the front seats. Moment here. Yeah, let's go to one of the front seats here. So there's your seating arrangement.
Prochaine arrêt. Henri Bourassa, La Bellevue.
And I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you're somebody like me that doesn't have a car, doesn't have a vehicle, to me, this is that new car feeling. You know, if somebody goes out there and buys a new car, this is sort of what they feel, but for me, this is like a new car. This is my vehicle. This is my form of transit.
Saint-Laurent, Henri Bourassa.
And it's such a great feeling to ride a new bus because, as you know, I'm a very public transit person, and I love buses, I love metros, I love trains. And as a taxpayer, I pay for these. So do you, but you know, if you actually use public transit, it's even more special. But yeah, for me, this is sort of like a new car feeling. And it even has that new vehicle smell to it, so. That's why I get so excited when I ride a new series of buses for the first time. And if you're a true public transit fanatic like I am, you know the feeling. And for those transit fans out there that posted some videos of some rides on these buses recently, good for you guys, pretty cool to see. Now, of course, we do have electric buses here in the STM fleet. We have the new Flyers. I filmed a couple of rides on those, but I think. No, I gotta say, I love the new Flyers. Don't get me wrong; they're great buses. But there's just something special about a Nova Bus. It's local. It's built in Quebec. It's built in Saint-Eustache. And the Nova Bus is, you know, it's something that we all are so familiar with. So I gotta say, it definitely is a very smooth ride. Very smooth sounds, not too loud. Got air conditioning.
Prochaine arrêt. Saint-Laurent, Clairvaux.
So yeah, we're on the 55 South, by the way. Should do the timestamp. I forgot. I got so excited I didn't do the timestamp. 2:32 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Monday, August the 3rd, 2026. There's another view of the back. Let's film from here for a while. Now, what's interesting about the seating arrangement here, look at this, all these seats here are accessible seats. We have a whole row here of just accessible seats. That's pretty cool. And And I'll show you guys something here when the seats come down. Look at this. The back of the seat sort of pushes outwards. I think these are the American Seating Company, the name of the seats. These are the same seats we've had for years. Hybrid buses. I think New Flyer has one as well. There's the back door. Sit in the back a bit more here. We'll enjoy that motor. So unfortunately the seats, unfortunately the windows do not open. Now we're also due for some 2026 Nova Bus LFSe Plus long-range electric buses.
Saint-Laurent, Sauvé.
Those should be delivered probably sometime, probably next year I'd say. And I think those look a little bit different than these ones. I'll have to double check the specs and the pictures. Oh man, I'm so happy to be riding these today. Oh, what a treat, what a treat. Alright, so for the rest of the ride, we'll just listen to the natural sound of the motor. And remember guys, if you like what you see, please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bells. And you know, spread word of this channel because I really want it to grow more. It's something that I take a lot of pride in, and makes me feel pretty proud when, you know, I hear other transit fans say that I motivate them to make a YouTube channel, or I get them into YouTube, whether it's, you know, younger kids, older people, people my age. You know, there's no such thing as young or old. But anyways, just if you can, like the video, subscribe, share the channel, because you know, this is what it's about here. When I get off the bus, we'll get a nice view from the side as well there. So, alright, enjoy the rest of the ride here.
Prochain arrêt, Saint-Laurent, Le Port-Royal.
Another thing I should point out about these buses is it does have a chevron on it, but you can actually see through the chevron. Move over here where it's a bit quieter. So you got to hear the motor, you got to hear the natural sounds of the bus.
Prochain arrêt, Saint-Laurent,
By the way, there is the Uville shops. Kind of hard to see through the rain, but the Uville shops are right over there. And there used to be an MR63 train outside until 2018 or 2019, I think. Just parked there. And down this street, if you were to go about 5 minutes, you'll see a window on the right, and you'll see the vacuum train in there parked. You know what I think I'm going to do, guys? I think I'm going to finish the video on Saint-Laurent and Crémazie, I believe. Because this is the 55, and it does fill up fast, especially now that we're approaching rush hour. So I really don't want, you know, too much background noise in the video. But I think this was perfect, you know. 45-005, Route 55 going south. Do we get the double flashing still? Yeah, we do. It's the Nova Bus signature. And there's the part of the Legende garage. Yeah, so we'll get off here at Saint-Laurent and Crémazie. We'll get a nice shot of the outside of the bus here at the next stop. There's the Metropolitan Expressway. There's a nice side view of our bus. Beautiful. There you go, man. There you go. What a beauty. Alright guys, thanks for watching. More videos to come.